Conspiracy theories that turned out to be true. Project MKUltra. The CIA-led Project MKUltra's objective was to develop chemical and biological materials to control human behavior, mind control. The CIA operated through front organizations with top universities and pharmaceutical companies. They would subject their unwitting participants to highly unethical experiments, such as sleep deprivation and LSD dosing. Operation Northwoods. Operation Northwoods was a proposal by the U.S. government to carry out attacks against its own civilian population. The motive was to blame the attacks on the Cuban government in order to justify a war against communist Cuba. The Joint Chiefs of Staff put the operation together, but luckily the plan to carry out the false flag operations was ultimately nixed. The Gunpowder Plot. In 1605, Robert Catesby and the English Catholics plotted to murder the King of England by planting explosives underground. An anonymous tip foiled the plot, and the famous Guy Fawkes was caught guarding 36 barrels of gunpowder. Today, the face of Guy Fawkes, popularized in the film V for Vendetta, has become the symbol of the counterculture and revolution. The Gulf of Tonkin. The Gulf of Tonkin incident refers to a false flag operation that occurred on August 2, 1964. The USS Maddox engaged two supposed Vietnamese ships, which gave President Johnson legal justification to enter the war. However, in 2005, declassified NSA documents revealed the Vietnamese ships were in fact false radar images. Operation Ajax. In 1953, the UK orchestrated a coup to overthrow the democratically elected Iranian Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh. Mossadegh planned to audit the Anglo-Iranian Oil Company and restrict their access to Iranian oil. With the help of the CIA, a coup was staged that included bribes at the highest levels of government and pro-coup propaganda. Operation Gladio. Operation Gladio refers to clandestine operations carried out by NATO and Europe with the purpose of armed resistance. Typically called stay-behind missions, they were intended to act as a defense in the event of a Soviet invasion. However, these paramilitary organizations continued to operate for decades while being kept secret from their host governments. NSA spying. In June 2013, Edward Snowden became an international fugitive after he leaked classified information from the NSA. He provided information to the mainstream media revealing that the NSA was implicated in a global surveillance program. In 2013, the NSA was caught spying on their German allies by tapping the phone of Chancellor Angela Merkel. Operation Mockingbird. Operation Mockingbird refers to a CIA-led project that attempted to influence the media in an effort to manipulate public opinion. They went so far as recruiting leading journalists and funding cultural organizations and magazines as fronts. A CIA operative once told the editor of the Washington Post, "You could get a journalist cheaper than a good call girl."